pressure-free.com. Welcome to this little show. 8 minutes, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. live on Facebook, also brought over to Instagram and LinkedIn. So I'm not sure when or where you're seeing this, but I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful that you're taking a moment to learn a little bit about the pressure-free method and how to live a more elegant, stress-free, less anxiety, less depression life. Today, what I want to talk about is the fact that so often it's other things and other people that are deciding how we feel. And I really believe we've been conditioned from a very young age, probably in utero, to respond, to react to others so much that we become conditioned to feel certain ways because of what's around us, our environment, people, what people say, texts. It's gotten even worse with these little devices here. A lot of more overreactions from things on the phone. Two emotions I want to bring up are annoyance and feeling ashamed. So those are two emotions that are often driven by exterior things. We've got sunshine, by the way. Do you see sunshine starting to pour into my house, which is pretty exciting. So weather. Does the weather in the morning decide how you feel? I know it does for a lot of people. If it's a sunny, beautiful day, I feel great. If it's pouring rain and soggy, I call that a Nancy Drew mystery day. Let's curl up on the sofa and do a little reading, even if it's work reading. You can decide, you can begin to start to decide how you want to feel in any situation instead of allowing everything else and everybody else to decide how you feel. Another classic case is text messages. So you receive, or emails, you receive an email or a text, and it makes you feel a certain way. Now, I have worked with so many clients that get text stress. So a text comes in, and because you can't see the other person's emotions, what they're actually feeling as they write the text, it's often misinterpreted. So it could be that the person on the other end of that text isn't upset or anything, but their words to you feel like, oh, they're upset with me, or something isn't going well here, or man, have I screwed up, or what do they really mean? Relationship texts are interesting that way. If you don't know what they really mean, call them. Don't waste another second of your life spinning in emotions that aren't helpful, because annoyance and feeling ashamed, those are two things that will cause you to trigger the stress response. And you might not even be aware of it. So watch out for things, watch out for people. And here's the tool. Just first be alert. Be aware that whatever mood you were in is now starting to shift a little bit. Oh, okay, I see that. I was feeling absolutely great. And then Tom sent me that text. So in that moment, you get to make a choice. You get to make a choice about how you want to feel. All events are neutral, is something I learned in a leadership course I took. All events are neutral. What spin are you putting on them? It's a time for you to take control of that. Now you can preempt the whole thing too. And in my pressure-free planner, there's 2 pages. There's a page that has some inspiration for you and gives you a chance to write down your goals, your actions, your own intentions for the day. But then on the calendar side, what I have you do is write down your events, and then next to them, write down a word that describes how you want to feel while you're doing that entire event. So one of my things here is, let's see, Maggie last session. and I put amazing. So what I want is to have a feeling of amazement, an amazing feeling the entire time that I'm working in that time block with Maggie. So you could have a meeting, team meeting, incredible. So the whole time you're in the team meeting, the overarching emotion and feeling that you want to feel, the way you want to be is that. I had one young man who was taking singing lessons. He's quite an artist, and he wrote breathtaking in his box for his singing lessons. He wanted them to be breathtaking. He wanted to feel like his singing was breathtaking. So those adjectives that describe how you are, how you're feeling during that time block is like putting a stamp of intention for that period of time. Now, you might walk into that singing lesson and totally bomb. But if you're bombing, you can be learning from it. So if you're having an amazing singing lesson, the mistakes that you make are going to be things that you get to learn from. As a musician, I mean, I was telling someone yesterday, a new friend of mine, that my teachers, my violin teachers and some of my conductors were far harsher and I can't even describe them sometimes, like practically throw you against the wall, tough and mean than any athletic coach I ever had. Those high-level music coaches can be really, really something else. And they came out of the World War II era, so they lived a lot and they brought a lot, but you learned a lot. And if you were in the state of I'm learning, you could get so much out of it. But if you triggered fight or flight in fear, you didn't get a whole lot out of it. So I had a lot of emotional resilience built in at a very young age because I had a really tough violin teacher growing up. And it was fantastic. And I could make mistakes all day and she would help me correct them. So, it's your state of mind, how you come into, how you approach it. So stop blaming everybody else. Stop blaming the weather. If you feel yourself blaming other people for how you feel, blaming other stuff for how you feel, I want you to take a pause. Because if you're watching this, you're either a really intelligent young person or you're an adult, and we are not in junior high anymore. We're not in middle school. It's time for us to take a pause, be mature, be responsible. Be responsible. And the thing is, don't beat yourself up because you didn't know before. If you go into fight or flight, it's really hard to be responsible for your feelings. It's almost impossible. But when you're free of the stress hormones coursing through your body, you can take that responsibility and turn your life around. So put intentions down on how you want everything in your day to go. And then see if you can notice any sort of wonky shifts from you're feeling really great on top of your game, everything's going great, and then all of a sudden it starts to shift. That's the moment. You've got that 10 seconds to flip the switch on that script to turn this whole thing around right in that moment so you don't go down your typical emotional reactive rabbit hole. So on that note, enjoy the sunshine or enjoy the rain or snow or whatever it is your weather is today with a beautiful smile. Greet it. Greet the day. You're alive. You're here. It's fantastic. And have a beautiful pressure-free day.